Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to What's the Story with me, the Library Lady. Welcome to the Library Lady channel. I'm so glad that you have come to check out some great kids books. I started this channel back when COVID kicked off or started in the spring, and as a former classroom teacher and elementary school librarian, I just love to share my passion for reading and really felt this need to get out there and expose parents and teachers to some great books that are out there. So hopefully you're finding this useful, and stay tuned after the book preview because you can get some good ideas on what you can do to keep your child connected to the text. So make sure you click subscribe. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Share with friends and family so that they don't miss out on any great titles. So without further ado, let's get started. Today's book is Read the Book, Lemmings. Now, if you're wondering what a lemming is, it's a small little rodent-like animal that is seen in the Arctic area, and it is by Ame Dyckman, put out in 2017 by Little Brown and Company. Now, if you have been watching for a while, this is actually the third Ame Dyckman book that I've featured because I think her books are hilarious and I highly recommend them. So do check out my other videos on What's the Story. We got Woofy the Bunny and Misunderstood Shark. But this is her Lemmings book, and she actually even has a note about kind of the story behind the book. And it said, when I was little, I saw a movie that showed lemmings jumping off cliffs. Years later, I learned that, except in very rare cases, lemmings don't jump off cliffs. My first thought was, oh no, did anyone tell the lemmings? So we made this book. You're welcome, lemmings. And so typically, legend, myth has it that they kind of gather and jump off cliffs, but actually not true. So you can talk with your reader right there about how things kind of get maybe told into kind of these legends. And so they're on this boat. You can see the nice Arctic background. We have a little book look to see what the book is like. If you've been here for a while, I don't read the whole thing for copyright purposes, but give you a little snippet of the book. Foxy found a quiet spot to read his book about lemmings. Huh, Foxy said. Says here, lemmings don't jump off cliffs. Jump, I'll jump, said a lemming. Me too, said a second. Ditto, said a third. Geronimo, which my kids thought was hilarious. Huh, said Captain PB. Guess they didn't read the book. Foxy looked. Wet, very wet, called the first lemming. Me too, called the second. Ditto, called the third. Foxy sighed. Sir, he asked, may I borrow your bucket? Fine, said Captain PB, but your lemmings better not eat my fish. Foxy pulled. Foxy dumped. Foxy gave his lemmings names and hats so he could scold them properly. Focus, Jumper, Foxy said. You too. Me too. Ditto. Ditto. Foxy opened his book. Read the book, lemmings. Everything about lemmings. Huh, said the lemmings. Exactly, Foxy said. The book says you don't. Don't? Asked Jumper. Don't what? Jump off cliffs, Foxy said. Jump, I'll jump, said Jumper. Me too, said Me too. Ditto, said Ditto. And so you can see that this kind of little pattern has continued, that when they hear the word jump, kind of triggers their brain to go off and jump. So fun story. You'll have to see how it ends up and what happens at the end. I don't usually give away the ending. And so on the back, it's kind of funny. It says, read the book, don't jump off cliffs, and repeat. So right off the bat, if lemmings are a new animal for your child or learner, definitely do some research about those. I've shared some paper like this. Any paper you have that will work, especially if you can create a box area for them and then some writing where they could draw their animal and give some facts about what they find out. I don't know if you're crafty enough, you could get some yarn or different things, or try to create a little lemming, but it's a small little rodent animal. Not sure how crafty you can get with that, but could be fun there. And also exploring habitats. These are animals found in the Arctic and a tundra type biome, and it would be fun to explore the different types of habitats from grasslands to Arctic, do a little comparing and contrasting with those, and see what they can come up with. I always do like to kind of change stories too. It's fun, a little writing, creative writing, to have your child come up with a new ending or add kind of some pages in that middle part when they hear the word jump and this happens. They create a little scene for it. So that could be a fun activity too. So I highly recommend Ame Dyckman's books. Really funny, just laugh out loud. The kids enjoy them. Highly going to encourage you to check out Read the Book, Lemmings. It's a good one. Thanks for tuning in to What's the Story. I'll see you next time, and happy reading.